Hallo Leute, ich bin der Geek. Das ist Part 12 von dem Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 Walkthrough First Run von mir. Blendern, hi, 07G, what's up? Wie geht's? Ich doch gleich los. Irgendwie macht das in Ordnung. So, Test, Test, Test. So.
Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell.
It's hard to be a gigolo. Try to get home.
Wie gute Verstecke noch für irgendwelche Blackbeards oder ähnliches.
left LA.
You want me? You got me. Lead the way. Lead the way, gorgeous.
Hand over your wallet, quick. Come on.
Jesus H. Christ on a cross!
Bitte nicht zu viel, ey. Sorry, das kann ich nicht auf mir sitzen lassen.
Some more creep tonight. That night to our heels.
Give me your money. You won't get hurt.
Fucking snow in Seattle. Sheesh. Fucking cops think they own the place.
That's Nico's target dealt with. We should let him know.
Food, drink. Wow. Something new, man.
freeze to death. Just a few more nights, and I can get out of here. How did they do that? That's incredible. Jesus H. Police!
They own the place.
Gonna find an officer.
How is your night going? Jonathan has no more need for money then? Good.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I need to consult my list of names. Perhaps later.
Will you help me?
I'm at your disposal.
I will come back.
Keep it quick. I need to add something.
You wanted me to collect...
Oh shit, yeah. Found me a set. I could really use them.
I have not forgotten, but it will take me time.
I don't think I can call this finished without them. You know? The cherry on the top. The thorns on the rose.
Would you aid me once more?
Yeah, okay. Oh shit, I don't think I...
Have a...
Hab echt was von Dishonored. Aber zugegeben fühlt sich an manchen Stellen nicht gut fertig. Das sind dann Modus weniger extrem machen, also weniger schwarz-weiß, weniger hier. Okay, keine dass man noch mehr durchsieht, die Welt. Der ist ein bisschen stark und man verbringt zu viel Zeit.
Here, I don't freeze to death. Here and a bit more there. That's incredible.
Stay away from me! Why are you doing this?
I wonder what Fletcher's really got against these things.
spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Again this year. What was that?
Ugh. Geht's mal. Ist das schon vorbei oder geht da jetzt irgendwie dann die ganze Map auf und zack? Naja, ich hab bis jetzt verspielt irgendwie fast nur. Aber eine geile. Ich habe mich komplett und das geht auch überall das Gate. Aber das ist wieder was.
There you are.
Oliver, das schon.
Tully said you needed aid.
Did I ask for you? I don't... Oh, yes. The gangrel. Do you know of the arrangement? That the court supply me with suitable meals? They sent me a gangrel lout to act as my gopher, to replace... to replace... the singing of reptiles in the pulse of the blood. The call of the sun as the dry seeds burn. The red that runs through unfertile soil. The wind that flays sinew from heartstring. Can you hear it, Nomad?
Hear what?
We were talking of the gangrel.
Ja, auch so ein Geist im Kopf.
You saw some vision? What was that?
You can't hear it?
Sabine,
It doesn't call to
hey,
you.
Coole Icons.
That surprises me, after all your centuries. They say it's only for the powerful. The eldest. Of course, you were asleep, and it started after your time. Doomsayers call it the Beckoning. They have it linked to Cain, Gehenna, antediluvians. The boogeymen we tell fledglings not to fear.
Gehenna. I have heard this name. The end times, when the antediluvians will rise to devour their children.
If you believe the myths. The third generation, grandchilder of Cain, survivors of the Great Flood. The mighty progenitors of our clans.
In my time, talk of antediluvians and Gehenna was forbidden in many Camarilla domains.
As it still is. But here in Seattle, I am the Camarilla. And this is a private conversation.
And what is this beckoning?
For many, it is merely a feeling, a strange urge. Often there are dreams.
Dreams? Visions?
Then comes the music, sounding in the stillness, in the quieted mind. They say it's the song of Gehenna, beseeching our return to the cradle of civilization, to bleed in the East.
What do you mean by bleed in the East?
Some call it a crusade. They think they can prevent Gehenna by hunting elders in torpor. Such bad manners, don't you think? Lion or stray, if a cat lies sleeping, it should be left that way.
So what do you call it?
A war, darling, against idiots.
You are certain you hear this, Song of Gehenna?
I've heard it for, so many years now. The summoning recognizes my strength. But I won't leave my jewel of a city. Oh, no. No matter who calls. Now, there was another thing. So yes, the arrangement. As I said, the court have sent me a new helper. A gangrel, calling herself Nyx.
Nix.
This is one of that little homunculus's japes, I'm sure of it. A gangrel, to fetch my food.
A feral? Choosing victims for a prince?
Her attempts have been little better than roadkill. She needs to be educated. Be a dear and have a chat with her, would you? Set her on the right path.
What more can you tell me about this, Nyx?
I tune out most of her babble, but it is incessant. Despite my best efforts, I can tell you that never mind was better than rumors. Huh. And that the Idaho steelheads are having a good season. And that the gourmet coffee down the street smells over-extracted. But as for what I know about her, very little. She irritates me.
Stefan, hi.
My tastes will not be the same as yours. What is your preference?
These days, I am particularly partial to the mourners. Those who are not too enervated, either in lust or anger. I find melancholia calms my dreams. It goes without saying that they should be for money. Like fine wine, the older the bloodline, the better. But flavor aside, they must look the part. How would I explain some piercing-ridden, tattoo-covered strumpet to the front desk? This is the Glacier Hotel. I have a reputation to uphold. Though now I find myself curious. I wonder, what do you look for in your liaison?
Truthfully, I find that I am less particular these nights.
Before then, what did you look for?
I would seek out the pure of heart.
How simple.
Complexity matters little when the quality is high. Things taste fresh, clean.
Well, I think it's uninspired, but we all have our quirks.
Where will I find the gangrel?
If she's at her post, you'll find her in the foyer. If not, follow the smell of wet dog. Now, run along, dear. I'll see you again before you know it.
I didn't scent the gangrel down in the foyer, but let's take a look.
What can I do for you, Sheriff?
Can you help me regain more of my lost power?
At least it's kind of fun knowing the legendary nomad needs little old me.
Schlage mit einem dünnen Schatten über den Boden. Von ihm erfasste Gegner werden dafür vorübergehend festgehalten, wenn sie keinen Schaden erlitten haben.
Let me tell you how this is gonna go. I've made up a vial of my blood. You're gonna drink it. The La Sombra blood will kickstart your memories and restore some of the tricks you've so carelessly forgotten. And you won't tell anyone about this. Understood? All coming back to you now, is it? Make good use of what I gave you.
Folgt Icons. Ich bin auf TikTok und auf Twitch live gerade und lade es nachher auf YouTube.
I will speak to you again.
Dann ist der hier weg. Das ist die stärkste Fähigkeit. Ach, bloß, dass ich die Sache ausgebe. So, kann man eigentlich schnell fahren? Ah, steht doch ungelernt. Ja, der könnte immer noch echt was umbauen.
There we are.
Hey!
Clan of the Beast
Are
indeed.
you looking for me?
Hare
Well,
Krishna!
If it isn't the sheriff,
Hey.
the nomad, right?
Ich bin der Mann
You've
von
got a
Teil
big
und so. Ja, auch
reputation.
speziell
But
in
damn
dem
if you
Video,
weren't a
was uns
little
da
thing.
Krishnaya Namaha. Krishnaya Namaha. Steht in jedem Stream-Video eigentlich. Passt. Hare Krishna. Ja, auch, Mann. Ich verstehe dich gar nicht. Okay, das ist gut zu wissen. So dürfte es besser sein. Ja, ich verteile auch Mantras. In jedem Video ist es drin gepostet und ich habe wenigstens in fast jedem Stream im Prinzip. Cool, ja. Ja, 222, gefällt mir. Ja. Ich gehe Nischen weitermachen. Meine Nummer hast ja, wenn du was brauchst. Nischen? Meine Nummer hast du, wenn du was brauchst. Ja, ist cool. Danke. Hare Krishna. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Danke für den Diamanten. Vater unser, geil. Ich werde dein Name, dein Reich komme, dein Wille geschehe, wie im Himmel, so auch auf Erden. Unser tägliches Brot gib uns heute und vergib uns unsere Schulden, wir vergeben unseren Schuldigern. Und führe uns nicht in Versuchung, sondern löse uns von dem Bösen. Denn dein ist das Reich und die Kraft und die Herrlichkeit in Ewigkeit. Amen. Ade Krishna. Ein bisschen mischen. Ich gehe ein bisschen weiter mal. Okay, alles klar. Jetzt habe ich's. Für jemanden, der so einen großen Ruf hat, sind sie ganz schön klein. In Deutschland. Ich weiß auch noch nicht, ob es
So, a gangrel working in the heart of a city. It is rare to see a free spirit walking within a prince's shadow. There's a reason you seek the approval of the court.
Calm down, Sherlock. There's no mystery to solve here. I'm just a girl trying to find her place in a new home.
They tell me you have a problem.
It's simple. Or it should be. I'm supposed to catch mortals and bring them back to loot, right? Fresh blood delivered to your door. But Lou won't eat anything I bring back. Picky brat. I can only stomach the moneyed and the mournful. What the fuck does that even mean? They all taste the same to me, like chicken nuggets on legs. I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh? Stick them on a spoon and say, here comes the airplane?
What is it you're hoping to achieve?
I just want to do my job right. Look, I'll level with you. These city bloodsuckers, there's a whole different world. Everyone's playing these fucking high-stakes mind games, and I can't even beat that pet game over at Wagon Wheel. So I need to find ways to be useful if I want to stay here. I figure this keeps me on the right side of the right people.
Where did you come from?
Not much to tell. Boise, baby. Born and bred. Had a good job, had a picket fence, and a yard fit for barbecuing. Until Daddy Gangrel shows up for a little cuddle. And suddenly that yard is looking kinda small. But Gangrel life is nothing like how you live here. Kindred wasting eternity seeing who can be the sneakiest asshole.
Tell me more about your service for Lou.
Honestly, something ain't right with her. And it's not just a fussy feeling. She won't leave her haven at all. But who the hell is she hiding from? She mutters to herself, stares at nothing. And the other day, she was laying out clothes for the grand tour. Listen, I know she's a big deal around here, but between you and me, girl is not playing with full deck.
Good to meet you, Nix. I can help. What do you need?
Ugh, I'll take anything. I just need you to find me some blood donors Lou won't turn her damn nose up at. Grab me something with their scent. I don't know, a glove, a wallet, a used tissue, anything. Then I'll do the dirty work.
Find suitable mortals and bring back something with their scent. Well, the suitable part, now that's the kicker. You Ventru do make meal times difficult, don't you? Saving your presence, you've obviously learned to handle it.
I don't have any cash.
Lass uns so schön so schaffen, deswegen. Wie du kannst es mit deinem Verstand nicht auf, meinem Verstand nicht auf.
I know someone who would love to meet you.
Batman.
I shall arrange an introduction.
That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe not tonight, though. Thanks.
That's a first course, but Lou is particular. Wouldn't hurt to provide a few more options.
Da gegen den Punkt oben links, weil das Gefühl, dass irgendwo so ein Zeichen ist, was ich einfach.
Change? Anyone?
Das ist gelehrt. Piano Chile. Hi, welcome.
Oh, what a party. I hope there weren't photos.
Oh, don't. Sie sterben ja davon nicht, sie werden davon nur frei. Wie so ein Kick, den manche davon ein Leben lang kriegen.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
I don't take requests. I'm not a jukebox.
I will see you later.
Trump won. Hi. Aber ja, wie geht's? Ich bin der Geek. Microsoft 30.1. Ja, auf Twitch. Und subscribe, please, und so weiter. Schnell kam auf das.
It's just like mad.
Mary, Mother of Christ!
Get away from me! Help!
Hi. Ich bin Michael. Microsoft
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Komm, wie geht's euch heute?
When am I supposed to get clients like this?
Normal sind die überall. Das ist sometimes eigentlich.
Wow.
Ich glaube, in der Nähe von sind. Aber. Ich immer nach Polisch lüfte.
I don't have any cash.
I am quite pleased that our paths have crossed. You are unique.
That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe not tonight, though. Thanks.
Hi, John. Ich bin Michael. Mike.
Good. Just one more should have us covered. Let's look around.
Ich stelle mich jetzt öfter vor. Aber vielleicht kennt ihr die Serie jetzt schon. Ich bin jetzt schon bei Part.
I think I'm lost.
Hey, gorgeous. Want a party?
I will make a feast out of you.
Oh, I'd like that. I like you too. Just need to avoid the cops, okay? Let's get somewhere warm.
Jetzt, die Masquerade muss gerade. Wie geht's? Hallo.
Help me!
It's so how are you? That's you.
Just a few more nights, and I can get out of here. Is something wrong? What do you want? What is it? I swear, I don't have anything, and my strong and tall boyfriend is meeting me here in a minute.
That is our feast found, I reckon. I'd say the doing's done. Best hightail it back to Nyx. Let her catch the scents before they fade.
Can't believe she ditched me.
Oh, you are cute and pretty. Just my type.
I can make you hurt like nobody else.
You know, looks aren't everything. Later, loser. Want a party? Kiss under the mistletoe?
Fala no mais.
Should have never left LA.
Hubschrauber. Nur Sounds. Ich glaube, das ist echt Hubschrauber im Games.
Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell her how.
Call the cops!
Er hat hier am Transformations bei Radha. 77 Zuschauer oder manche. Numerologie geht nicht.
Wish I were Katsumi's ghoul.
I need to find a better spot.
Das ist gut.
Jesus, hit your face on the face.
Ja, du. Meeting ready? Hi. Meeting? Nichts. Vorher so immer wieder dieselben Plätze absuche, weil alles gleich auch schon ein bisschen irgendwie in die Stadt.
Yo,
Gott ist
you done yet?
beigetreten.
Her royal white ass doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Schön, dich mal wieder so mit dir sprechen zu können. Du, ich finde, dass in letzter Zeit das alles sich ein bisschen zieht, während die ganzen Besprechungen wieder so gemacht werden. Wäre cool, wenn das von erfüllt wird. Finanziell gesehen und der Erfolg und so. Das ist schon.
Hey, so how'd it go?
Ja, und der Rest. Beste Gesundheit für alle, ewiges Leben. Ein Haus mit Boot und das alles. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oh Gott, beigetreten. Hare Krishna ist da. Allah ist ein Helfer von Hare Krishna, hat mir selber gesagt. Princess Varsha. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Ram. Da was du nicht zukommst.
I have done what you could not. Here are the items.
Ugh, hey, I get it. I'm lower than scum to you.
Princess.
Holy shit! So that's what she was talking about? Can you smell that? Ugh, those things Lou was saying, moneyed and mournful? This is what it smells like? Ha! Oh my god, thank you. I mean it. Starting off on the right foot around here means more to me than you know.
Chance, gut zu stehen.
You seem under a lot of pressure. Why is this job so important to you?
Look, I'm not stupid. I know I'm the square peg in the round hole. I figure my best shot is to make friends in high places, prove I'm useful because the useless fuck-ups don't get to stay.
To stay in the city?
Stay in one piece!
There is something here you are not telling me.
Ugh, don't worry about me, sweetie. There's nothing I can't handle. See ya!
See ya. Danke für die ganzen Likes bei TikTok. Ich weiß nicht, wie es bei Twitch
We should give
aussieht.
next time. If Lou isn't satisfied, we'll be sure to hear of it. Well, I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, hi. Dazu eigentlich gut. Das ist Real Life Knowledge. Herbert Schwarz. Herbert, so wie sagt mein Vater. Leo Burg mit 2. Du willst das mitmachen. Herbert Schwarz. Was tun Sie so? Was geht? Jetzt.
Maybe I should move to LA.
Das ist so geil gemacht.
When's it gonna get really fucked up?
Abgegriffen und nee. Ist hochgeklickt, oder? Ist hier verabschiedet. Ja, egal. Ziel. Boah, die Stößen einfach mit Boden.
Get out here, fucker! No, no, fuck!
See something new every day.
Miracle, I don't... Why won't anyone help me?
Drop dead! Stay away from me, you little liar!
Hängt noch. Das ist echt heftig. Boah. Ich kann nachfragen. Aber es ist halt eine... War halt eine... Na, wie heißt das schon? Hi Robert, 1992. Ich bin in Remi angeboren. Im Juli. Mit 33. Record. Was wollte ich jetzt überhaupt sagen?
Oh, I was... Get away! Oh, that's incredible.
Man immer den Kreis des Teenagers Spaß macht die ganze Zeit. Ein Bügel für Anjagen.
You mean negative balance?
Help! Please! Hands on your head!
Oh, das Ding.
Man, take that somewhere else! Party. I hope there weren't photos. Miss working from home.
Is this a trick?
That's right. It's hard to be a gigolo.
See something new every day.
I hope Mom doesn't ruin Christmas again this year.
War sie Jake vielleicht? Rama.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You're more thoughtful than I expected, given the tales. Guess it comes from practice and need, seeing through to the nub of a thing.
It is how I navigate the world. To understand the motives of a person is to find how to steer them.
Oh, I get it, I do. It is a novelty, though, to have a sheriff who can genuinely cogitate. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
Growing so close to a mortal is a risk. Any mortal is a point of frailty.
I suppose that's so. Though both pawns and princes were mortal once. Even you.
The Masquerade is not a game. There is no room for error. I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do? A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
I have met others like her in the past, capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
What do you know of Lou's illness?
The beckoning I've heard rumors of, but nothing more than what she said. Though I'd a notion it was for folks much older than herself. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? It's the rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Well, hello there, buddy. I, did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Oh, let me guess. You're a sleeper agent planted deep within a Far Eastern drugs cartel, but a shaman broke your illusion and now you're on the run. Or you double parked on Pike Street and a gang of antsy farmers threatened you with healthy, nutritious produce.
What? No, nothing like that.
Just give me the facts, Miss,
Verona. It's just, I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, weren't there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Now this was familiar. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Well, hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now listen, I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh, so Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? Yes, I suppose so.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The rebar killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her. How's life in the tank, Frank? Believe me, buddy, you don't want to hear my singing voice. I do believe you're my vintage.
A drink another.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you. Farewell, Marcel.
Lemony, buzz.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Please, stay here. Make yourself comfortable. My colleagues might be a little unsanitary, but you can always trust a police officer. The trick, I find, is to figure out exactly how you can trust them. Trust them to take extended coffee breaks? Obviously. Trust them to lose paperwork? Naturally. Trust them to get irritated when you purloin their supply of paper clips to construct a vital scale model of a crime scene? Always. Anyway, you'll be safer here, within this magical circle of trust.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
You found something.
I'm looking into Avenue. I'm leaving.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. Nope, had nothing to say.
What's the word, Will?
Detective!
Oh, that just... Hey, come closer for a moment. Well, thank you. You won't miss it. Stay safe, Rafe.
Nay, Mr. Bright.
Not the best conversationalist. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. I didn't think that was worth the effort. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
What do you want now?
I'm hot, I'm sure.
Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, I didn't see the need. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Where do we keep the cold cases? I'm looking for something that's probably in the deep freeze.
What's on your mind?
You ever heard of the rebar killer?
Huh. Yeah, right. My grandpappy talked about that one. He was on the force back in the day. Mob hits, something like that. They'll still be in the file room, though, just buried deep. Take a ball of string, you're liable to get lost in there.
Oh, don't worry. Me and the records department have an understanding. What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Stay safe, George.
Don't freeze.
Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. I thought I was on. I figured I needed my strength for. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist.
What do you want now?
I'm sure.
Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say.
What's cooking, Charlie?
Yep.
I don't. Sure, buddy. Give me
a sip.
tangy.
Keep it real, Neil.
Bye!
Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Verona remembered the Macom bar, and I was sure they would remember her. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist. Nope, had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me. Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files. So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log? Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh?
I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of. I needed to take a look at my options, figure out where to go first on my mental map of Seattle.
Here, I don't freeze to death. The snow is kind of pretty. Spare $1? Really appreciate some help.
Slow night. I'm so bored. Some real creeps walking around tonight.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. I went.
I need to find a better spot.
ist im Frühstück und so beschäftigt. Jeder muss sich jetzt verzwiemeln. Und das hier erinnert mich total an Blade. Kommt man rein? Bist du? Das ist nicht so jung. Das ist ein aber das ist ja noch von der Party, wenn du hier der Blade kommst. Breeze that slap bar.
Someone must have smuggled this in.
Und eingeschoben am Alkohol und dann kippen halt was.
No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting.
Ciao, wo fährst du jetzt hin? Nach Hause ins Bier. Dein Kind. Es ging schnell.
Wow, krieg mal doch voll, also.
Ja, was machst du dann? Mein Instinkt sind jetzt gleich eine Stunde. Aber du hast recht, du bist. Meine Mutter sagt, sie will noch eine Kaffee geschenkt. Warum? Was? Ich muss nicht, nein, wir müssen nur an dankbar sein.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Mach's gut, ciao. Sag es dir unterbrechend. Wir haben Wetter. Anzeigen auf dem Display. 6 Grad und bewölkt. Das sitzt du. Nicht schlafen hier. Ich hab noch nicht drüber nachgedacht. Das ist Blödsinn. Was du sagst. Willst du den auch übrigens? Wenn das passiert, zu spät, ich will ihn umfallen. Wenn er die vorne richtig ausbremst.
Ja, wenn ich wirklich ausbremsen werde.
Ciao, benimm dich. Lieb sein. Brav sein. Tschüss.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective. You should help them sleep. Might I just take a tipple? It's the act, friend Fabian, that makes a relationship real. So act.
That's better by a country mile. I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose. Well now.
Always a pleasure.
But go.
Man kann gar nicht springen als Fabian. Er hat sich auf die Füße gebrochen, als er aus dem Fenster gesprungen ist. Also mein Fabian. Und das ist alles zusammen. Holy Spirit. Mein Headset, mein geklautes. Das ist ja ein billiges Scheißding.
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Mann, jetzt musste ich ja sogar schon Stilziel auf meine Eltern auch mal herumgespielt. Ich hab echt gesucht, ist nirgends da. Es war da und dann war es weg. Lange gelöscht.
Nope, had nothing to say.
Jetzt sind es in die Boxen und mehr.
Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It had better be an accident, or the man himself would have a word to say.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beaten Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll stick your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
Well, it's just a theory, but I think he's back. That case last week has all his signature moves. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because we didn't catch him last time around. He cut his way through the court. We lost too many kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. I'll tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better. What is it this time? I'm busy.
Yeah, boss. I'll see you later.
What can I do for the pride of the PD?
It's an investigation, Silky, and the official kind.
Is it? Official? You mean official as in Seattle PD, or official as in Benny said so, or some other sort of official?
There was a girl, last night, here with friends and having a good time.
Listen, my friend, you know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders? Or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters.
I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Zeig zurück. Ja, nochmal gut.
What is it this time? I'm busy.
Yeah, boss. I'll see you later. Conversationalist. Hey, old buddy. I'd like to buzz your chill just a little.
The trap.
Could I partake, Guru?
Well, why not? It's a cold old night.
Ooh, you are always an inspiration. Well, there's detecting to do.
It's a long road to the sleep of the just.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and
Miss working from home.
the hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. Nope, had nothing to say. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. Blip, 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 blop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. Someone had a good night, unless they were playing hearts. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old. A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe. moment for a few questions.
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Nope, I had nothing to say. Wasn't gonna speak to me. I didn't see the point in confusing things. I didn't think that would help. Not the best conversationalist. Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy who spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Da ist mal bei Twitch der TikTok-Link und bei TikTok der Twitch-Link und dann schicke ich noch euch beide beide in YouTube-Link rein. Von der Playlist am besten gleich mit den Let's Plays oder generell den Kanal, da ist ja auch Hip-Hop drauf, Musik halt.
Auserwählter.
Gaming-Zeug und Hauptstory, bla bla. Bisschen was Spirituelles. Viel Spaß. Und wäre cool, wenn ihr da einen Like-Button hättet oder so, das würde mich motivieren weiterzumachen. Okay. Microsoft 3.1 bei Twitch und sonst GeekDiary oder Twitch. Discord gibt's auch, kommt rein, gell? Ich bin auch gerade im Channel. Für nur Quatschen und. Ich würde jetzt sagen, ich mache am besten meine Streampause, aber eigentlich Bock das Game jetzt schon. Aber jetzt haben wir schon 2 Stunden 42. Ich werde jetzt wirklich mal einen Break machen, gell? Geschrieben. Und dann wäre ich dankbar, wenn ihr mich ein bisschen supportet. Ich bin da echt schon jeden Tag hart am machen wegen dieser Serie auf YouTube.
Your perfume, the spilled beer.
Doch vorher schon.
It's familiar, right?
Why, who I drink with is nobody's business but mine, Detective. But it is particularly crafty, with a malty bouquet.
I've got it. This is the same stale ale I got from the letter. The guy who stood here was our mailman. That whiff fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch
of steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. But which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Westenra construction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarch schools and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Okay, hat gerade gespeichert. So, Leute. Das war jetzt Part 12. Wir machen dann weiter mit Part 10. Ich überlegt, ob ich das bei YouTube einfach letzten auslasse. Jetzt ist der 12. Stream so lang. Ja, letztes Mal hoch. Ich hoffe auf eure Unterstützung.
Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember her.
Vielen lieben Dank fürs Zuschauen und bei Twitch möchte jemand das Raid haben, sonst nehme ich jetzt einfach den Raid-Browser. So, Raid.